when you work until 3. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla, holla. Here we go. DTF Radio. Number 1.
Yeah. What up? It's your boy Ron Hollis, the Holla Hour, DTF Radio, and my co-host in the building.
Hey guys, how are we?
Vivi, what up?
Hey.
Another long week, huh?
It is.
Nah, I'm lying. These weeks be going like mad fast.
For you, I feel like it should be Thursday by now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's still Tuesday. Actually, on Monday, I was like, it's not Friday yet.
Yo, because I just felt like I just saw you.
Nah, you can't be getting used to me this fast.
I felt like we was just here last week.
Well, that happened. That did happen.
Like, that's what I feel.
It was a week ago.
So how was your week? What went on?
My week's been good. I mean, I just been Actually, I didn't tell you last week. I'm walking around with a brace because hurt myself in boot camp. So I'm just ready to go back to boot camp. So other than that, I just been working and doing things on the low. Can't tell you right now.
What you doing? You're not.
I can't tell you.
You're not
right
revealing
now.
this information.
Nah.
So how'd you hurt your foot in boot camp?
Oh, I was coming up from a lunge jump, and I rolled my ankle.
Oh.
So I sprained it.
So you getting ready for summer?
I sure am.
But you can't give us too much information.
I can't.
Got you.
You should have met me like 2 months ago.
What was 2 months ago?
I was like 18 pounds more than this.
We're giving you props for that. Congratulations. 18 pounds. That's 18 pounds. People don't realize, man. Like 5 pounds is a lot.
Yeah, you don't realize till you have to start doing things, and you're like, and then your last like couple pounds when you're about to get there is like months apart. You're like, seriously, I've been at the same weight for like 3 weeks now. Like, I need to get there already.
No doubt. Well, can't forget, shout out to Ron G. Hope y'all was tuned in earlier. As for me, my week, so yeah, it was a busy. It was a busy week, and there's about to be another busy week. So last week I had a memorial for one of my friends' father that passed away right 3 days before she had my godson.
Wow.
So congratulations and condolences. Congratulations and condolences at the same damn time. So I was they had a memorial for her father, and that went extremely well. We also, and then I stuck around. Shout out! I ran into DJ Envy because they had an event up there upstate with DJ Envy, so I stuck around for that, hung out there. Had my Saturday brunch was actually the same time as the event, so I mean as the memorial, so I kind of had to like I had to do the dip, like, yo, okay, I'm brunch, I had to, like, you need to hit me up, call my phone, whatever. I gotta go, and then I bounced. Yeah, and then
like, you're in charge now.
Yeah,
call me.
Yeah, that's what it was. But it was crazy because we went. Okay, so I went to the memorial, right? Did the memorial thing. So my peoples, they own a spot. They own where we had the memorial at. The spot that they own. So there was like an event. So we needed to go get liquor. So we go get liquor. On the way, okay, so it was crazy because we went to go get liquor, and my man drove. Shout out to Vern. My man Vern drove his shorty in the car with us. We went, got the liquor. We dropped her off. We stopped. This was all the way in Jersey, and they live like all the way past, like near Edgewater. So we dropped her off. Then we went back to Manhattan. I changed clothes because I was like dressed up, and upstate, it ain't no need for me to be
No.
dressed up.
You was in all black for your memorial, and you went.
Well, I wasn't in all black because it was a celebration of life.
Okay.
So I wasn't in all black. So I went to change because I had the shoes on, the hard bottoms. You know what I mean? Y'all know I clean up nice. Did that. On our way back upstate, we take the Taconic because we going to Poughkeepsie, right? Mm-hmm. No lie. 4 accidents. Because we still got winter going on here in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of the world, but winter is still going on in New York. It snowed Saturday. For y'all that don't know, for y'all tuning in from other states, it snowed. So it turned into black ice at night. So we're driving. There's a car flipped over in the woods on its side, right? No cops are there yet. They don't. So nobody's there. No emergency.
Were they still
visitor.
in the car?
Nah, I've seen people outside the car. Don't know if people's inside the car. We see. So then, and then as we drive up a little more, first we passed the car that was on the side of the highway facing the oncoming traffic, but it was on the side. Then the car that was flipped over. Then, no lie, like a half a mile to 3/4 up, we see the fire trucks and everything. Another car in the woods facing the highway, but the back of the car is in the woods. So we like, wait, yo, that's because the people in the fire truck don't even know that there's another incident a mile up, right? Half a mile up. So I yell out the window, listen, y'all got another accident back that way, right? So they're looking at me like, what? I'm like, yeah, another accident, right? They like, oh. So then we keep going. We taking it slow. I told my man, yeah, listen, I don't have a little holler yet. I need to live. Let me have. Once I have a little holler, I don't care what happens to me after that.
That doesn't make sense because your kid has to grow up with a father.
Okay.
So that's why you need to care.
As long as I leave my legacy. That's all I'm saying.
You a mess.
Right. So we driving. We still on this damn Taconic. Next thing you know, we see more emergency vehicles. We like, yo, what is going on? We see some cars off on the side, right? But we don't even know. Like, we like, oh, it just looked like a little fender benders. We look to our left. We see this truck on the flatbed, and like it looked like the whole car set on fire. Cause it like all the paint, like how a car looks after it's like burnt up. Mm-hmm. That's the look that it had, like the whole car.
How does that even happen? Like, how does?
I don't know what happened. Right? So
y'all should have just stayed home.
No, we had to get back to the event because we got
all the liquor.
Right? We going as we get towards the mountains, traffic is at a complete standstill. Another accident like up. We got off and detoured and went around it. Yeah, so 4 crazy accident. Not even like little bumper to bumper. No, like crazy fender benders.
And it didn't. I mean, it snowed, but it wasn't like.
Listen, all I'm saying is this is what happened.
When winter's still going on in New York.
Because winter is still going on in New York. You know what I mean? We don't even know what spring
it's
looks
supposed
like.
To be 60 on Thursday. We good. We're getting there.
This is crazy. We had 60. Didn't we have 60 last week?
Yeah, for like 10 seconds.
And then here we go with snow again. You know what I mean? Like, well, I can't. So this is what we're dealing with as New Yorkers. This is why I think New Yorkers are like the toughest.
I don't know. I just think that
we might be the toughest
I guess.
in the United States.
All right, I feel like you're a little extreme.
Yo, New Yorkers might be the toughest in the United. You know what we deal with? We deal with just about a little bit of everything except that tornado stuff. We don't deal with tornadoes
or earthquakes. I mean,
no,
but it's like not as much as other places.
Right, but we own
not like California. We're not like shaking, rumbling.
We borderline because there was some incidents where we supposedly had some tremors.
For like,
I don't care what you say. it was some incidents where we supposedly had some tremors. So, in any event, so we got a few things going on today. We got a guest, and the guest, she's actually gonna call in. Shout out to Jasanti. Jasanti actually couldn't make it today. I don't need to tell y'all why she couldn't make it today, but she was also bringing a guest with her, but the guest is they're gonna call in. So we got that coming up. We got some news for you, and we as always to end off the show, we got holla, things that make you want to holla. You know what I mean? Shout out to the team, Jasanti and Angie Ma, and then we'll be right back with some news in a little bit. You already know it's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio.
DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint. Yeah. You know what I mean, man? It's like, it's the life, right? So, fuck it. Shower. I'm feeling like a pirate on the open seas, openly spitting scripts to prove that I'm the dope MC. If I'm the Phil Jackson, who the fuck you think is coaching me? Nobody on 8 cups at your party. You better catch up, Hines. No dunking, established in 92. 95, I started running. Ever since I've been bugging, THC told me fuck it. So why you think I really keep struggling? Rolling blunt after blunt. Call me a tree hugger, exponentially spitting shit they couldn't believe, brother. Now they looking at me extraterrestrially. ET in the booth with a pound of them vegetable leaves. Fall to the winner, some of y'all ain't fucking with me. OK Corral, Arizona, I'm sunning the league. Hold up, they like sick and stop, don't do it. OJ got away with it, so I'm gon' run to it. I gotta keep going harder and harder. I die for this shit like a martyr. If Big and Pac was here, there probably wouldn't be a Carter. Y'all niggas really need to get smarter to see what I argue. Real, with or without a deal. I'm a black oil spill, couldn't prescribe me shit. All the doc said was ill. Catch me on the block, homeless man working for a meal. If you had a size 9, couldn't feel what I feel. Walk how I walk, talk how I talk. Just a cocky motherfucker from New York. Where's my folk? Favorite color purple, open Winfrey chilling on the porch. Highball, kicking shit like a Stavo. If you knew what I know, only sleep with one eye closed. Cause Satan motherfucker trying to catch you with the blindfolds. But ain't no half-stepping, I'm living life restless. Hope you get the message. What up? I'm New York to my threadings. Made a move for the Skrilla, stack cake like for weddings. Brunch and brother, let's show up on these niggas. Money Dream is the team, dollar signs in your mugger. Used to hit the block, pick the rock like a booger. This is back to the curb, my white tee might booker. No restless, my grind hard excellence. The 9's off, Wetcherman, I'm so naughty, treacherous. Down with OPP, in the lounge, smell peppermint. Try to fight the urge to move the white and the X again. What? Like damn, another ride to the X again. No lick, getting nervous, troopers on my ass again. Sheesh, we got it home, word is born. 2 X's away, I gave all my fans a call like hello, hallelujah, peace Lord, get it to ya. Blip, blip, that manure, top floor to the sewer. Ballin', ready. DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
Yeah, we are back. It's your boy Real Holla and your girl VV. It's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio. What's going on, VV? We got that good old news that we love to talk about just to keep y'all informed of what's going on.
All right. Well, first I want to pay my respects to Selena. Today's 20 years since she passed.
Yeah, rest in peace to my love.
So a lot of people were wearing red lips for her today.
Selena.
Anything for Selena.
And I would have been one of them dudes. I would have been one of the Mexicans.
Okay, stop. Actually, on Thursday, for local news, on the Lower East Side, there was an explosion. The investigation is still ongoing. And 3 buildings collapsed, and 4 of them were damaged. Actually, on Sunday, they found 2 bodies. And they say that they don't think that there's any more because everybody that's been reported missing has been found, but they're still going through the rubble seeing and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I mean, hopefully.
Lower East Side for y'all that don't know, that's in New York. That's the lower side of Manhattan. They call it the Lower East Side for you non-New Yorkers. I gotta educate them.
Pro New York over here.
Nah, just education, you know.
Actually, there's also some controversy around. There was a selfie taken by 7 women. They were smiling in front of the explosion, and they posted the selfie. So that stirred a lot of controversy out in the world. And I just feel like as humans, we're really not. We're just, technology is really just getting to us. Like, we just feel like everything has to be posted. So that's just, yeah.
I just want to say to those chicks, you're whack. I don't want to really get into it.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say right now is you're whack.
But in the celebrity world, Mr. Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose actually decided to end their custody battle over their 2-year-old son, which is good.
You know what? I watched a interview with Amber Rose. She loves him. At the end of the day, Amber Rose, everything that's going on, Amber Rose don't want none of this to go on. She loves the man. It's a matter of him getting his priorities and his mind right to stop the BS.
But he doesn't really want to be with her. I mean, I get the whole situation. I mean, I don't get it. I'm not them. I'm not there. But it's like,
he want to be dirty.
I mean, that's...
He want to be a dirty dog. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. He want to be dirty. So, it's not... I just feel like, first of all, I don't know, man. You give me an Amber Rose, I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. I mean, you say that, but...
Yeah,
like,
I ain't going nowhere.
This is what we spoke about last week.
We did. You're right. So
you talk about personality. No, you don't know. You don't really know her.
That's enough.
You know
about
her body.
Yeah, I do.
But I feel like once you have a kid,
right? That's what I'm saying.
You really need to, like, all right. I get it. You love him and whatever the case might be, but like, there's someone else.
You think he got someone else or she got someone else?
No, I mean, like, there's someone else in the picture, like a 2-year-old.
Oh, the baby. Oh,
like you have to worry about him.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like. Like, it's about the baby now. So.
But, supposedly that happened after Amber Rose listened to his track "See You Again," which is
because he on the low, he love her. He married her. At some point,
you had to feel something.
You had to feel something to get the ring.
Well, you would give her a ring. You don't know her.
I mean, Ye didn't go get the ring.
He did.
So that's what I'm saying.
But he took her out the club. That's like marrying her.
I don't know.
She famous because of him.
This is true. This is very true.
Also, Mr. Jay-Z actually bought the streaming site Tidal. This is good for artists.
This was like a big thing yesterday.
Yeah.
They was all in it.
Usher was on it.
Madonna,
Beyonce,
Yeezy. I mean, Jesus. Kanye. I'll just say, because I want to confuse Jeezy and Yeezy. Right? So, Kanye, Usher. It was some other, Draft Punk. It was a lot involved. Rihanna. It was a lot involved with Nicki. It was a lot involved with. So what is So what is Tidal exactly? What exactly is it?
Well, it's a streaming service. So you have to you subscribe to it. It's like Spotify.
Okay.
So Spotify is going to be their competition pretty much. But Spotify, you pay, I think it's like $9.99 a month. Tidal is going to be like $19.99. But it's mostly controlled by artists. It's supposed to pay artists more, like Jay-Z.
Well, I seen two prices.
Yeah, for like the premium.
Right, I seen like the $9.99 and then the $19.99.
I've only seen the $19.99.
But okay, so what am I getting when I'm paying for the service? What am I getting?
According to online, it says that you're supposed to get artist music first, because since they signed with Jay-Z, they're obviously gonna give Jay-Z permission to have that music first. So it's not like Spotify is not gonna get it. It's just they're gonna get it later. So that's pretty much it. Do you really want to wait, or do you want to wait? Or do you want to get it right away? It's pretty much what you're paying for. You're paying for convenience, but
So if somebody's dropping the album, or like whatever music they put out, even if it's like something that would go on the mixtape, you could get it on Tidal.
Yes.
Okay.
He bought it for $56 million. Oh, Jay-Z is doing everything. He has his hands on pretty much everything.
I'm working on it.
You're looking for Beyonce first?
Yeah. I think I got one.
Oh, why didn't you say that when I asked you what was going on?
I think I got, like, I don't, it's like, you know what I mean?
In the works?
I got something that I'm,
I
you know
hope
what I
she
mean?
listening.
You know what I mean? All I'm going to say is you got to make a vision board. You got to make a vision board. Everybody, if you got goals in life, I make this suggestion to everybody. If you got goals in life, make a vision board.
You have one at home?
I got a vision board. You know, in my vision board, too, I got America's 400 richest people.
And you have your picture somewhere around there?
I'm still working on my vision board. I'm adding things as you know. But everything I want is on that vision board. Everything I want for myself is on that vision. So I got to look at that. I mean, I don't need to put a picture of me because I'm, you know, I look in the mirror.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so, yeah, so this title, that's a big thing, man.
I mean, that's a big thing, especially for artists, musicians. They're going to...
Are they, okay, so now, what about independent artists?
I'm not really sure
How does
about
this
that.
affect the independent artists? Like, can independent artists also put their music on here, or, like, how does that work?
I mean, I'm sure they can. I just don't know if they'll be getting paid as much as the artists that have signed with Jay-Z for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he'll pay them as much as he's going to pay Usher for it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't...
So basically, what Jay-Z has done. I'm seeing what he's found a platform to cut out the middleman,
Yep.
and then basically
Exactly.
you get the music directly.
Exactly. Plus, when you put it on, like, Spotify or, like, Google and stuff like that, or even Apple, they're not paying artists as much. Like, the only way they really get paid is if their records sell.
Right.
And when you're, like, streaming music for 99 cents, they're not getting paid as much.
Right.
So this since it's pretty much the artist controlling it, they're gonna pay themselves a whole lot more.
All right, so my 19, I'm paying 19 a month, right? That 19 a month, $20. That's $20 a month. So this means I don't have to buy music.
I mean, he has to do something more, because even still, Spotify's numbers are way bigger than his.
Because even, I mean, $20 a month, I shouldn't have to pay for no music. Like $20 a month I'm paying because I don't even now, like now, today.
Yeah, I don't spend $20 a month on music. Yeah.
Right. So that means whatever music is on there, I'm really not paying. I'm free. It's free. I mean, not free because I'm paying $20 a month. So you're actually now, but then knowing that, I might go get more music. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but now, are you able to download this music? Like, or is it
like just
goes into your iTunes?
I think it's just streaming.
So I can't put it on my iTunes?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's a streaming
good
site,
question.
so I believe it kind of works like Spotify and Pandora. You really can't download it. You just listen to it.
And Pandora's getting ready to charge.
If you listen to like a certain amount of time,
Yeah, they
it's like,
charge you.
listen,
Yeah.
you've reached your limit.
Yeah. This is okay. So Tidal is the new wave. We're gonna see what happens with this. I'm gonna really look into it though, because if I could download the music, like if I could go in there, get the music and put it on my iTunes,
You'll gladly pay $20 a month.
I pay that 20.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm your whole catalog. Wherever artist is on there, I'm like your whole catalog is gonna be in my iTunes.
Okay. I'm going to look into it, but I don't think that he would do that, because then he'd lose money. And I don't think Jay-Z's that. I don't think he's dumb at all.
You better get my $20 back. You already know. It's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio. It's your boy Raw Holla and your girl Vivi. We are here. Shout out to Jasanti I like saying it like that because it makes it spicy, you know. It makes it like real spicy.
DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
I'm at my $1 million office. The smell of money starting to get to me. I get nauseous. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. As I see it, Miss Down at my $1 million office. The smell of money starting to get to me. I get nauseous. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. As I see it, Miss Down at my $1 million office. The smell of money starting to get to me. I get nauseous. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I sit Moscato at my $1 million office. The smell of money is starting to get to me. I get nauseous. Faster than I pull up in my potions. Beat once and 2 model bitches all up on it. Keep one. Ballin' out your conference is nonsense, cause we won. D1, the pro leagues a rerun. Damn, stock high, I ain't gotta rewarm. Swing sliding with the high K's like a G1. Need one, take 2, make 5 and keep some. Cause we from the garden, nigga. Where you think that we from? All that gangsta gully shit. Where you think my G from? Don't make me get that scully bitch. I have you when your team done. Call that one a freak hoe. Easy one, free throw. Spin it through this money wet. Toilet water, we know. Shitting on them easy. What's blue? Jeezy. Millionaire movement. Now pass the Patrice. I see it, but now I'm at my $1 million office. The smell of money starting to get to me. I get nauseous. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I see it, but now I'm at my $1 million office. The smell of money starting to get to me. I get nauseous. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up. I throw it up.
DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
Yeah. You already know it's the Holla Hour, DTF Radio. It's your boy Rod Holla and your girl Vivi, and we are back. Shout out to Sanity. I like saying it like that.
That's gonna be her new name. When she come back, she has to say it like that. Like that's it. Her name is no longer Jasanti.
You already know. So our topic today is we're basically discussing this whole. It kind of derived from the whole thing with the girls taking the pictures in front of the explosion of the 3 buildings in the village. In the Lower East Side and in New York City, and is technology, and because a lot of media lately is a lot of things we're seeing is having this problem, but is technology and social media really making people's like judgment, like is their judgment, is it getting out of hand? Like it's like, okay, so we had the incident with the girls in the McDonald's. There's like 50 people in this McDonald's and the girl is knocked out on the floor.
People kicking her in her head, like
and instead of breaking it up,
I think we're just used to like, but it's not just it's derived, like now it's technology, but it's derived from like we watch this all the time. Like we constantly watch UFC and wrestling. Like, as little kids, you're watching wrestling and this and boxing and this and that, and it's like it doesn't really faze us. So even like a year or 2 ago when the whole train track thing happened, that the trains were coming and he was in the middle of the tracks, and what they did instead of like calling for help or anyone doing anything was take a picture of the guy about to get hit by the train. Like where do you draw the line?
All right, see, like my thing is, if you see, and don't get me wrong, in a fight, that what tends to happen is when you try and break up a fight, people might accidentally think you're like jumping in the fight.
Yeah.
Right? So when they accidentally think you're jumping in the fight, they might attack you. right? So I understand as far as like, okay, jumping in the fight, that's one thing, but
using your phone to record it instead of calling
Right.
for help, it's a totally different situation. Where your first instinct now is World Star,
right,
Instagram, or Facebook.
Right.
Like that's your first thing. Like the minute you see something going on, it doesn't matter whether it's a car accident. What doesn't matter if it's just a bum walking around with no clothes on. Like it doesn't matter what you see. You're like, oh, click, click, click.
Do you
Like,
think? Do you think it's that? Do you think it's somewhat a form of greed, as well? Like
I
because
just
you
think
know,
it's just-
like because you know, like so. Say if you post a video, and you put it on YouTube, and you get a certain amount of hits on that video,
you get paid.
you get paid.
I mean, if you put it like that, but not most people just post it on YouTube. Like a lot of people I know, it's mostly like Instagram and Facebook. But like, yeah, World Star or YouTube,
Right.
stuff like that like pay you.
Right? You think?
Because
it's-
all you see on World Star is just fights and over fights. Like the other day, it was this grown woman punching a little kid, like a random little kid. I mean, the woman was African American. The little kid was white, and it was she was like 12. She was like 12 with her little brother. Her little brother must have been like 6, and they were at the park, and she went up to her and just punched her. And then a little kid was like stopping her, so she pushed the little kid, and I'm just like, why? And who's recording it? Like, why? I don't understand. You're grown.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. See that train thing. Now the train thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you're in the tracks and the train is coming, I don't know if I'm jumping in the track. I'm like, yo, get out the like. I might yell, get out, get off the tracks, get off the tracks. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, or maybe like I don't see myself jumping.
No, well,
In the tracks
obviously,
to
you're
try
not
and pull
about to
this
kill
person.
yourself,
Right.
because at the end of the day, the train's coming. But
And
it's
then-
like,
and then
what do you take a picture of it? Like,
And then, no, I'm not taking no picture. And then if you push him to the other, you might hit the third rail.
and then he's burnt.
We both burnt. Because if I push you
Yeah.
and I'm touching you and you touch, zzz, and that's fast. That's real fast. But I'm just saying, I think it's a little whack that you got these women and you're standing in front of buildings exploding and coming down. It ain't like a construction crew is there and it's a demolition crew. Like, okay, that's one thing. Your construction site, demolition crew, they're knocking down buildings. They got the caution tape everywhere. You can only, they're gonna bring these buildings down. You gotta stand X, Y, Z feet back, whatever. Okay, cool.
But
I get it.
These are people's homes.
Right, but you're sitting there in front of people's homes. These buildings is blowing up, coming down. It could be people in the buildings. So instead of calling 911, you're taking selfies.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I think it's crazy to me is that people was calling, like, you're quick to pull out the camera, pull up your phone, grab your phone and pull out the camera instead of pull up your phone and call 911.
Because nobody wants to be labeled a snitch. Even though this is not a snitching
First of
situation.
all,
This is not a snitch. Like, you're not snitching, technically, obviously, because this is an emergency. But it's like,
That's a whole nother topic.
911 is not really like what's in your mind. I feel like we're very insensitive now. Like, when we see something, we don't technically think it's an emergency unless we're in that situation. We
Right.
just see it as, oh wow, this is crazy.
right,
Hey, look what I saw.
right.
And it's like you're not really thinking that there's people inside there. These are people's homes. This could be your home. You could just be losing everything in this very moment.
Right. Well, listen, man. If y'all want to touch in and give y'all opinion on the topic, call in 347-721-3161. That's 347-721-3161. 61. Call in and give your opinion on the topic. We'll be right back. It's the Holla
hear
Hour,
y'all.
DTF Radio. Yell at us.
DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
Wish I could go back in time to replace what you gave me. Not only the smiles, but the way you made me feel in love. I thought that this love was ancient, and not one thing could replace it. But it could and it did, and now I'm changing, changing for the better things to come my way. I'm changing, changing for all the people I'll meet someday, and I thank you. I thank you for being my best mistake. Wish I could go back in time to the way that you held my hand and you pulled me into your life. I thought you were mine in the making, the whole world was taken to eyes. Yeah. It's funny when you give it your all, never expecting to fall, but you do and it hurts. But that was then, this is now. I make mistakes, but somehow I am learning to grow. But I'm changing, changing for the better things to come my way. I'm changing, changing for all the people I'll meet someday. Told me forever, but I knew that you were lying. Used to feel so juvenile, cause I spent all of those nights crying. Why do we love the people that treat us so badly, even though it's bad for us, and even though it ends badly? So don't regret the time that we had together, but you made me better, and because of you, I'm changing. I don't need you, cause I'm changing. I'm changing, changing for the better things to come my way. I'm changing, changing for all the people I'll meet someday. And I'm changing, the people I'll meet someday. And I'm changing, changing for all. I'm changing for you.
DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
Yeah. We are back. You already know. So basically, man, you know, technology game, y'all really need to use your better judgment, man. That's my thoughts on it. Like, use your better judgment. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, come on.
Common sense just needs to click in at some point.
Yeah,
but it's really not that common, so you'd be surprised.
You know what I found? I found that some of the smartest people lack common sense.
I could see that. Yeah, I can totally see that.
I found that, and I find that a lot of people, I feel that people that have a bit of both, like a little street knowledge and a little book knowledge, I feel like people that have both kind of have better common sense.
Yeah, well, both sides, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like...
Because people that are just, like, book smart. They don't really. You go outside and you don't pay attention to anything. You just
Nothing.
like strolling
That's how they get
around,
got.
Like nothing's gonna happen to you.
That's how they get got. You seen Focus with Will Smith? Great movie, by the way. Yeah, that's how they get got, because they don't. They don't have a clue. They don't know, like in an instance where, like, if I'm in a certain area and I see a couple goons, and I'm like, yeah, I could tell it's about to get ugly. Let's get up out of here.
And they're like, let me take my phone out.
Yeah. They're sitting there like, what's going on, guys? Hey.
Good evening.
Hey, you guys. Hey, what are you guys? Hey. You know, so yeah, I just feel like, man, use your common sense, man. This technology thing, and it's, don't let it consume you. The social media and the technology, don't let it consume you. Like, if something happening to somebody, like, help them. You know what I mean? Don't be so quick to just pull out your phone because you want to get some views or posts on your Instagram or your Facebook. That's my final thoughts. You, Vivi?
I feel like now we just have to figure out how to really like come down from it, because it's we're in this day and age where it's like everybody's glued to their phone. Like you could be at dinner and it's like constantly and no one's talking to each other. It's just like, and it's literally, we do it for the likes. Like,
right.
I don't care what you say, we do it for the likes.
Right.
So it's like, how do we stop it?
Right.
Like, how do you become, I mean, does it come with age? Is it when you get older that you're like, oh, I don't really care? Like,
right.
Or it's like, that's it. This is it. This is all we know.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what direction we're going in. It's scary, though.
5-year-olds have phones. I didn't have a phone till I was like...
Facts.
Like,
wait. Real quick, it's kind of off top, but this is what's really going on. My nephew, at 4 years old, he was playing. He's playing games on my sister's phone. He's like, so my sister didn't get any calls or any text message while he was playing the games. He figured out how to put the phone on airplane mode.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't.
Kids are smart.
So he wouldn't get interrupted. Don't interrupt me. I'm playing games. Put the phone airplane mode. She didn't get no calls, no texts. She wondering why she not getting no calls, no texts. She figures out later when she needed her phone back, she needed to use it. Her phone was on airplane mode. 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see 3, 4, 5-year-olds just like my niece. She'll record her own YouTube videos and at the end say, "Okay, thanks for subscribing." Like, click the link in the bio, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
That's
like,
crazy. How old is she?
She's 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
it's a new day. It's a new day. It's getting crazy. But before we get out of here, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Make you wanna holler. So, Vivi.
what makes me want to holler?
What makes you wanna holler?
People traffic. People traffic makes me want to holler because this is my problem, right? When you drive, you can't just stop. You literally just can't stop in the middle of the road.
Right.
Like, you have to look around, pay attention,
right.
Pull off to the right. Like, you have to do something.
Right.
People feel like they don't have to do that when they walk.
Ooh.
You do.
Yeah.
You most definitely do, because there's someone behind you. Like, you can't just stop and look at your phone and send a text message when I'm behind you. Like, you can't do that. Just, that really.
You know what it is? You work in Manhattan, and
that's
city,
what it is.
It's the tourists.
It is, yo. And I'm like,
tourists.
you have to go to the right. Like, there's lanes. When you walk, there's lanes too. Like, the same rules apply.
Move to the side.
Like, your right lane, you're slower. Your left lane, I'm gonna pass you. This is my passing lane. Let me pass you. You need to move to the right.
Yeah.
But people don't understand that.
No, they don't.
But then again, most of them aren't from New York, so it doesn't really help out.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because they drive on the other side of the road, so.
They can't help it. Tourists. It's tourists. You know, it's usually tourists. Okay. What makes me want to holler? This is for adults. I'm keeping it 100. Where are the people that want a sex buddy? Like, where are these people at? Like, where are the sex buddy people? Like, where are the friends with benefits people? Like, what happened to the friends with benefit? What happened to that? Why don't we have, it's killing me. Where are the friends with benefit people?
They have apps.
Listen, man, this is getting ridiculous. Where are the ladies, friends with benefit ladies? Where are you? No, where are the NSA women? No strings attached. Where are you? This is killing, y'all killing me. I had enough. I'm furious. I'm mad. I'm getting pissed off. It's disgusting. You know, it used to be a day where the good old NSA was out here. And now there's no NSA. You know, because, and the reason I say this is because it's like, okay, everybody you come across is not dinner, movie, take out, to do this, to walk in the park. Everybody you come across is not date worthy. So where your NSA people at? And I need you, and I need you people that not date worthy. Stop trying to be date worthy, cause you're NSA. You're no strings attached people. Just be no strings attached. This is getting ridiculous. It's killing me. It makes me want to holler. Okay, bring back the friends with benefits and the NSA. No strings attached. I need y'all to come back. All right. Well, it's time for us to get up out of here. If you wanna, Miss Vivi, tell them where they can find you at, man.
If you want to look me up on Instagram, my Instagram name is Amazing. I hope you guys know how to spell that.
Amazing.
It's just amazing. There's no catch to that. _Vivi. That's VIVI. Amazing _Vivi.
And
at me.
And
on Facebook. I don't even know my name on Facebook. I think it's Vivi Delgado.
Okay.
I'll post that on Instagram. So exactly. Follow me on Instagram first.
Find her on IG. You can also find her on the Holla Hour IG, and that's the Holla HOLLA HOUR on Instagram. You can also find me at Rel Holla everything Rel Holla RELHOLLA Rel Holla everything. I'm on everything. All right, and don't forget our other co-hosts. Say it.
Jasanti. Jasanti everything.
Jasanti everything. That's JAZANTI. All right, look us up. It's the Holla Hour DTF Radio. See y'all next week. Yell at me. Make sure you stay tuned in for the Penthouse Suite up next with the lovely ladies Jessie Ray and Lilo, and on the ones and twos, DJ Executive. It's the Holla Hour. We're out of here. Peaces.
DTFradio.com. Broadcasting 24/7. You know that is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. 366 if it's a leap year. DTF Radio.